Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Thank you for coming today to our last meeting. Okay, so today's May 15th. So I just wanted to go over our group numbers again. I'm pretty sure we have them all down. Being punctual, check, proven. Treat each other with dignity and respect, be genuine about ideas, challenges, and feelings, trusting each other, listening first to understand, and then be open-minded. And then I want to go back to our school vision. I feel like I know it may get changed for next year because I know Doreen's always wanted to change it up. But I feel like it's pretty good where we're at. I don't know if there's anything that you guys, maybe some suggestions we can take to it for her for next year. I don't know. So Irwin Colony High Schools provides students a second chance, additional educational options so students can graduate. At Irwin Colony High Schools, we are concerned about our students' emotional, social, and academic well-being and their future. Irwin Colony staff will provide multiple opportunities and innovative academic strategies for students to experience success and meet the goal of attaining a high school diploma. Our ultimate hope is that students experience a rewarding life and become whatever it is within their power and desire to be. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is good. It doesn't talk really, doesn't tell them which direction, like they need to go to college or they just need to be trained for the military. It just talks about helping in that direction.
Yeah.
That's relevant to our population. Yeah.
Okay. I think so too, but I'm just thinking, I feel like it's wordy enough, but not too wordy. It has good things that we can hit on, especially for WASP kind of stuff, that we're hitting these things, that we do provide the social, emotional, and academic, for the students through, emotional, obviously through Doug and all that stuff. Okay, so, problem of practice update. So I'll give you my update on my student first. I chose a student who I had heard wanted to go back to the high school. Ronnie. Yeah. So I had heard that. So then I went to look at her math credits because obviously that's what I look at. And she needed 10.25 math credits. At the high school, they prefer students do not go back with any math credits needed to be done. They want them at 0'd out or 5 because they don't want them having to take a math class second semester in case they don't pass. Looking at her, she needs 10.25. She won't get the 10 done here this quarter, obviously. Will she get the 5 done to be able to go back at the semester? I don't know, because she only has me for one math class. And so I talked to her about doing extra math credit, and I was like, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm like, maybe have it turned into me by this time. This is how many credits you need. I never got nothing back from her, even after checking in. And I don't know if it's more like, do I need to just be on them and bugging them all the time? But they're so up and down about going back though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Have you heard that about her trying to go back?
No, because I know she needs PE electives too.
Yeah, she needs like 9.5 credits of PE.
Yeah.
Actually, not to say that, I heard her say she's not going to be here next year because she wants to go back.
Eh?
That's what she told me.
What?
Yeah, because
So that makes no sense for me.
I don't know. Because I told her you need to pass this English class, otherwise you're going to have 2 English classes with me next semester.
And 2 math classes with me probably.
Okay, yeah, she's like, oh, I won't be here next year. I'm like, why? You're going back to high school? It's like, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think she knows.
That's an interesting concept because I haven't heard that, because right now with the way it looks is she would get enough credits to be under the 10, but not enough to be needing less than 5 or 5 less, because there's no way.
Yeah.
And I told her, like, do some extra, like, here's an extra credit, do this, do that. And then I go, I want something by Friday. Never got nothing. And so to be able for her to go back, I don't think it would be a very hard, a challenging thing for her to take math for a whole semester, a whole year, and be able to graduate on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my student who I tried to work with and didn't succeed. I failed.
Very upsetting.
It is. I'm upset about it. But,
She's a good kid.
Did you guys pick somebody to work with?
I looked at Damien Bedford, and he's caught up on credits, so I'm like, can't you go back? But then I was looking at our graduation requirements. I guess they require more over there.
Yes, it's 260 there, 240 here. There's, I don't remember what the difference is. Electives is a big difference. It's like 10 credits difference. And then something else, but I don't remember what.
Yeah, Well, I looked at the two different ones, and that's what it was, that
Oh.
he'd have to do extra work to be able to go back.
Oh, like the overall number.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So
Like the
overall-
okay, the semester's 235, so 200 or something? You would need like 200
Something like
credits total.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if he stays here, he's on track just by doing his regular classes. But
Yeah.
If he'd go back, because he was kind of confused about that too.
Yeah,
So we looked at it, because he knows Carvalho told him, yeah, I have to do more work.
yeah.
So I figured out that's what it was. So he's like,
So he's on track to graduate from here in June, next year.
yes.
But
But-
he's not on track to go back, so he would have to do extra
Exactly.
credit to go back and make it
Yeah.
back in August.
Yeah, so his response to that was, I'll just graduate here then.
Really? Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you looked at other transcripts or from different high schools, continuations, a lot of them are 200 or less
Yeah.
credits to graduate.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we are a lot because they require so much.
Mhm.
So our kids have to do the extra credit to be able to catch up and go back and to be able to graduate from there.
Yeah.
Otherwise they won't make it. That's why we're such a big number. Anywhere in the area is like 200 or below.
Yeah.
And so it just, kind of hurts a little bit because our kids have to work double hard. And then they see that and they're like, they get like thrown off from it.
It's too much anxiety.
Yeah, especially already having to do so much, some of them do. I mean, but Damien's doing the, what do you call it? Over
Tutoring.
there, Elam, not anymore? He
Yeah.
dropped out of it?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
because he kept missing.
Oh, so he got taken out of it. Oh, okay. I think that could have maybe helped him get that 200 number.
It could have, yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't think it gets explained sometimes correctly to them where, okay, you have to meet this, and this, but you still need this big number overall to go back. And that's where, then it throws them off, because they're like, well, then I don't want the extra credit stuff. I'll just stay here then. It's so easier just to stay here.
Yeah.
And they get comfortable.
They do, yeah.
So, what about you, Damien?
Jonathan,
How'd that go?
I mean, I've been talking to him, I talked to all the kids about their transcripts, like Destiny, I talked to her today, Jonathan today. I do that regularly just to make sure, cause
They
they
know where
forget. But, honest Jonathan used 5 credits in bio, and he's completely done, and
Oh,
then
is
like
he?
you said, math, he'll be done. The only thing I think he needs is the history stuff.
The world history?
I
The
think,
world history?
yeah, it's one of the histories, I just took a quick peek at it, just told him you need this, I think is what it is.
I think he's a sophomore. So it's world
Yeah.
history, right?
Cause you got US history and then world history.
Well, he's a sophomore,
the
so he's
failed
doing
first
world
semester.
history.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
US history is following after that.
Yeah, because even I looked for a summer school, I was looking at his, and he's right, without fourth quarter transcript being in, he was down 15 credits and he failed 15 credits of English. So then, and then math too, like I told you, he only needs 2.5 for algebra to be checked off, but he did fail geometry. So that is what he will have to take in summer school
So he needs 2 Englishes next year.
to be able, depending what he gets in your class. Has he done any extra credit in there?
No,
He's just doing the basic, the
Barely.
classwork.
barely.
Barely? Wow.
I mean, in my class, I sit with him, that's why he's got an A in math.
Yeah,
I literally have to sit with him. If I don't, this last week I didn't sit with him much.
and it was not
It
productive.
was not good. I think he got like a high C or a low B. And
Yeah,
that was, cause I think I probably sat with him once, and then to this week, if not, then he doesn't get it done.
Yeah, he gets his English done most of the time because he takes them with him.
oh, it's
And if he
other,
doesn't, I don't think.
see, that's gonna hurt us next year if we don't get that third teacher.
Yeah, you need someone, cause he's gonna.
Because we need that pull out with some of these kids, they need to, just because we're already a small setting, we still need that smaller setting for the students.
Yeah.
And I think that helps and why, cause I mean, probably like half your class, if they didn't go out with him, probably failing.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Cause they wouldn't be able to work.
Yeah, for sure. I
And
think that after a while now, I think about it was smart on our principal finally. The day she did that, cause I was, I'll co-teach him, but then I figured it out, like, some of these kids need to pull down, get just some one-on-one or just some alone time to get away.
Yeah,
So,
get that work done.
yeah, so I don't know, it's gonna be tough for some of them.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll help with, and I know Destiny was wanting to graduate early.
Yeah,
She wants to graduate early, so I asked her if she's been doing extra credit for her classes, and she says she has been.
yeah, she's almost done with all her science.
Cool.
'Cause she was on physical, and then she was doing biology.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, she's gonna be done.
Yeah, so that's good. I mean, as long as they keep doing the extra,
Mhm.
you have there's this handful of kids who will do the extra, but there's the other handful that just won't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if all of them can do, if every student can do extra credit in every class, we would have somebody going back and forth,
Yeah,
like going back. But they don't see the
the finish line,
finish line for it yet.
it's too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's good to know. Yeah, then I explained to them during summer school is not a get ahead class, it's not a get ahead program. The summer school isn't, and so Destiny thought it was. She's like, I can't just go to get more credits, and I said, no. You have to fail a class to go, and that's why I told Jonathan, you're gonna be taking geometry and English, I can guarantee that's what you're gonna be doing, because that's what he's failed in.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he'll go. He says geometry he's scared of, cause the teacher, he says, doesn't like him, so, I don't know. Unless I do it this year, but we'll see. Okay, so, I also put goals for next year to improve in the area, so I know we talked about writing a policy. Do you still wanna do that?
Yeah.
In our syllabus or something?
Yeah.
Cause I haven't brought it up with Darlene, but it'll be in our syllabus, so I don't see why not.
Mhm.
Policy for extra credit, where like if they have, it can't be, what I foresee it to be is more of a, like a, not a catch-all, like not catch-up thing. Like you need to be passing the class with either like a C or better, no more than two missing assignments, and something like that, showing that you're working to get the credits in the class as well as doing the extra credit then what, because if you're sitting here and you have a D minus teetering on an F, and then you want to do extra credit,
Yeah,
I don't think that's fair, because then obviously we would have to come up with something for them to do, but yet they're still not doing working class. Or if they are doing their best and we see it, maybe for those kids who are on IEPs, working with them to do it, because maybe even if they're still low grade, but we still see that they're still doing the working class and they're trying their best, then that could be an exemption kind of thing.
Maybe just the test is like bringing them down or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of do for some of the grades. If I know, I'll like zero outer grade for them for the test for NA, just to, because I won't grade them on the test, I'll grade them just on the classwork.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes the tests, they're not good test takers.
Mhm.
So I think that works, but we don't need to say if you're with an IEP.
Yeah.
Just some exemptions can be made or something like that.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I
Well,
think
even
that,
on their IEP, the wording's there too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, I mean, we'll know it, but the other, like when we put in the syllabus, that way everybody else doesn't need to know it.
Yeah.
So I think that works for the extra credit. I think we need to have something kind of policy in there for extra credit.
Okay.
And then due dates maybe with it, cause I mean, I would hate to get it like the day before the quarter's over.
Oh, man, that's awful.
You know what I mean?
There's one student that did that.
Like, yeah, exactly. I don't wanna be like David and having a kid come and here's some extra credit,
Oh, he
have
did
fun
that.
grading.
He's done it twice. and I'm
We
like,
don't
dude,
need, yeah. That's why I had due dates for my third quarter, but no one turned nothing in. I had it a week before the quarter.
Yeah.
What was over, so I figure a
That's
week is good
reasonable.
enough. What do you
It's
think?
good, yeah.
I think like, due dates are a week before the quarter is over, or something for extra credit. Anything past that will go to the next quarter, or something like that, because you know how it is, I mean, this is your first year, so I think you don't wanna be grading stuff like the day before.
Yeah.
You wanna be like downgrades,
Yeah.
well, especially we have to be downgrades.
Yeah, that's what I've done, is anything that's not like, that I don't get done with or whatever, I just put it in the next quarter.
Yeah, see, I think it works better that way, and this way the kids know, and it's in our policy, and if they have a problem, be like, here's the syllabus, you signed it, your parents signed it, you know.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
that way-
something like that too, saying, hey, if they turn it in the week after, it'll go to the following quarter.
Yeah, put a policy in
Yeah, I
there for
like
that.
to add that to it, so,
That way they're still getting something for it, but it's not a complete waste of their time,
yeah.
or, and that they acknowledge that kind of thing. So I think that works, and we can work on that like over summer and stuff. Yeah, so is there any other questions, concerns, or anything?
No,
Anything for the rest of the year
well,
you guys wanna ask?
Related to this?
Yeah, no, anything related, not related to it?
What's the, like, for the checkout, since you've been here,
Uh-huh.
like, what do we,
There's
is
a,
it the same as,
well, now, they said something about electronic checkout.
okay,
I haven't looked at it yet, but usually it's just, your laptop. If you're gonna keep it, you sign off that you're keeping it. I've always kept mine every year,
yeah,
so you're welcome to keep yours on, Storming's probably okay with it, your keys. And the man, get them right back so you can keep them, that way if you come during the summer, you can work in your classroom. the Chromebooks, the computers,
Mhm.
that may be what he sent. So what it was is they would send like a thing like this,
Mhm.
but with all the SKU numbers on
Okay,
it, and you would
yeah.
just check off what's in there. It includes the TV, the printers,
Like anything with a little sticker. on it.
anything that's electronically, yeah. Yeah, like not that box, like the printers, if you have one in your room, yeah, anything like that. And then you would just check off, and if there was nothing there, then you would just write not here or something. Or, yeah, cause my list is gonna be even cut smaller, and there would be stuff in there that, there was still stuff on my list from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That wasn't in my room,
Okay.
so that would be that.
Okay.
But yeah, then you just sign it off, but yeah, and that's basically, it's not, then something about walking through your room, making sure everything's off the walls.
Yeah,
I don't take anything off my walls.
okay.
They don't really clean the walls. I haven't noticed. I've always kept everything up on my walls.
That's what I was gonna ask. So last year we had to take everything off, but we could leave up bulletin boards, everything just had to be off.
I have not taken anything off my walls.
Okay.
And they haven't really said anything to me about it in a year. The only thing they asked is about the desk had to be pushed either to the back or to the or to the front. I always get confused, I always do it wrong. Then they do it anyways, they fix it. So that's really all they wanna know. So I usually have the kids help me, the students help in moving the desk to the walls and stuff, and then if for last couple of days of school, it's just working in the classroom, getting it cleaned up and ready to go. Cause last year I moved my whole classroom around, like my desk used to be over there.
Oh,
And
that'd
like,
be cool.
no, it's not,
Well,
because the kids would go behind and get water, and my desk was right there. So they would be behind me, and I didn't like that. So then I had them move it over here to the middle. So it opened it up a lot more. So other than that, that's basically it. And then I gotta clean all that. It's so messy, but it's alright. It's my area. Other than that, yeah. So it's our end of the year. It's almost here. I'm excited. Gonna be good. Last full week. Oh, not pretty good. No. Well, tomorrow's your last day, right? For the week?
Yeah.
And Kim's coming for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we should be concerned about, or anything that we should watch out for the kids?
Yeah, David Bolton.
Okay, so just kind of watch out for him, making sure he's working?
Yeah, he's kind of sleepy.
Okay.
And Jaren. You got Jaren?
Yes. I heard he was in a car accident.
I don't think. Well, the last couple weeks he hasn't done much.
Oh, that's why he wasn't here today.
Yeah.
He hasn't done much?
Well, he's just barely doing bare minimum.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, he was kind of sleeping in my class yesterday, so. Okay, we'll watch out for those two. Anything else?